If you are my father, brother, sister, or neighbor, would you take time for me and offer me a chance? I wanna know. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know, brother. Do you understand? Do you understand? Yeah, is the problem my color, or maybe where I live? Or is it you just don't care or have the heart to give? Where is your heart? What about love? What about love? The love that we should share. What about the love, my brother? Was it ever there? I wanna know. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know, brother. Do you understand? Do you understand? I want to know. I want to know. Do you understand? I want to know. Children are crying, living in the streets. I want to know. People are dying 'cause they haven't got nothing to eat. I want to know. I wanna know. Do you understand? I want to know. Do you understand the master's plan?
I want to know. Do you understand that it is all about love? Yesterday, today, and forever. It will always be love. Love lifted me. Love brought me back. Love is the key. Love is what we need. Not only in the world, but we need it in our hearts. More love, more love, more love, more love, more love, more love. Speak that over yourself. More love, more love. Speak that over your children, over your family. More love, more love, more love, more love. Why? Love works it out. Love is something that you can't do without. People don't realize why we have so much pain and hatred in the world. Because love has become just a little cold. It's missing in a lot of our societal situations. So I guarantee you, when you take love and put it in its proper place, right here, align yourself, align your body, align your spirit, your mind, your soul with love, you'll have a great life. You can share that. I'd like for you to share this show. Take a few moments and just send out the link and say, Crystal is going live on YouTube. We're out of the Morris Media Studios. Woo! I am home. Once again, I tell you, I've been here since the beginning, and I am so delighted to be here today. March the 31st, 2023. Got LaRon as the engineer. Woo, woo, woo. I remember when LaRon first started, when he first learned how to do the engineering. Our dear Papa, Papa of the broadcast, Mr. Johnny Morris, taught us all. And I'm so thankful for his life. And he has been broadcasting forever, I will say, and he probably is in heaven broadcasting right now. But the point is, we are here on a mission to get the word out, and it really truly is about love. I found out in life, when there is love, there's no more dissension. When there is love, there's not a whole lot of arguing going on. You may come and have a little disagreement, but when love is allowed to take the lead and you begin to think, as I say, think again, love becomes, love becomes that component that it starts erasing those ill feelings, and it just starts, resonating around. Love is so much. It's energy. And it is also a feeling that can really manifest some good things. Okay? And we know when we read the word, God, the Most High, is love. Yes, that's a real deal. And that's one of the key commandments, that you love one another. And the main thing is to love Him. Love the Most High with all of your heart, with all of your soul and all of your might. And that may be a challenge, not only to you, but to me too. Because we're physically on this earth realm. We have a soul, we have a spirit, but we deal most of our life in the physical, in the flesh. And that becomes sometimes the enemy to us. You understand? So I wanted to make that clear. Love is possible. Love is the main thing. Love is what we need. And it's all about love. And that's what we have. Family love. The Spirit of the Lord gave me that back in 1990 something. I think 97. Family Love Festival is what the Lord put in my spirit. Family Love Festival. And so from there, Family Love has grown into the Outreach Workshop, which is the acronym of FLOW, Family Love Outreach Workshop. And that has gone to the FLOW 7 plan, the FLOW 50 project, the FLOW City Tour. It's just the thing. The FLOW City Educational RAP Tour, Reviving Arts Project. That's the acronym of RAP. Reviving Art Project. That's what we need to do. Revive the art all around the world. What you say, Patricia? So while I'm on that note, I just want to give honor to a sister girl who came out here was it last week? Or was it this week? It seems so, just the other day. But she was just here. I believe we got together on Saturday. Yeah, so it's been almost a week. So she came all the way from the East Coast, on the move, unscripted, all around the world media. Miss Patricia Goins. So I want to just take the time and ring the bell for her, because she's an author. I've got one of her books right here. Boom. And she gave me that book. We've been talking over the Zoom and all of the social media. But we got a chance to see each other face to face, play the piano. And she sang and I sang and we shared. And it was really a moment. And this is, about your gifts from the Lord, gifts from God. But the main thing is we need each other. And so for her to come from all the way over there on the East Coast here to the West Coast, and we finally met each other, was really great. So you can go to patriciagoins.books.com, PatricaGoins books.com. And you can check out what she has. And her thing is love. She talks about, this can't be love, the way you treating me. The Love House. And it's some others that she has, books that she has, but they're not on this card. But I just wanted to give a shout out to her since we were talking about love. And while we're on our books, I want to also give a shout out to Terrell Tillman. He's the author of Formula for Success, a reentry workbook, really, tells you how to really get yourself reacclimated back into society once you have been incarcerated, and you need to get your act together, if you will, and get on back into society. And then, of course, we can't miss the whole purpose of what I've been doing over the years, how to make $1 million in 9 months. It says it's been 30 years. 30 years in the making, honey. And I tell you, I think I've gotten how many children now since 1990? I've gotten 3 more. 3 since 1990. And so this booklet came about in 92, I believe. And that whole purpose was to tell a person how to use their gifts and talents to become successful, $1 million successful. And, things come to me. I'm a creative being. I'm a writer. I write songs. I write poetry. I write scripts. I just come out of this dome here with so much. They say you could write a jingle and all that kind of stuff because I'm quick with it. That's the gift that the Spirit gave me. And so play the piano and sing and all that. I love it. I love it. So I just want you all to know this is the show that you can get something probably for nothing. It didn't take you no time, but just to click the link, and here I am. We're not charging you, but you can make a donation or a deposit into the Flow City Cash App. That's Cash App, the $ Flow, FLOWSITY. All right? FLOWSITY. Cash App Flow City. Why? Because we need you to be a support of what we do for other people. And just to say the least, we have to do something for someone else so we can not only feel good about ourselves, but we can be followers and doers of what the word says when it says be helpers of one another. And a lot of things are going on, but a lot of times it's always connected to the lack of money. Believe me, when you get to the bottom line, it's always about money. Now, we've been talking about how to make $1 million and $1 Million March, $1 Million March, $1 Million March, $1 Million March. Hey, $1 Million March, $1 Million March, $1 Million March.us. I got a website, $1millionmarch.us. And you can go to that site and you can give. You can give through that site. You can also go to the Zelle and give there. So now when you go to these sites, well, that's the only site that I created recently. BobbyBuck.com created my Hi page. Hi. And it's called OurLadyCrystal.com. OurLadyCrystal. OurLadyCrystal.com. So you can go there. That'll take you to my Zelle. That'll take you to the Cash App. That will take you to the $1 Million March website. That'll take you to a couple of my songs. And that'll also take you to New World Network. Okay? New World Network is the program that we're able to use online to get our shows out on Apple Fire, and also on Roku. It's through the New World Network. Now here at Morris Media, this is a studio for podcasting. You can produce your shows here and go live on YouTube. But if you want to be able to get to Roku and all the other platforms, then you get your link or you get your file from Morris Media, the podcasting studio, and then you upload it to NWN, New World Network, and then it's able to go and be broadcast through the Roku, which we are NWN TV on Roku, and we are NWNlive.net on regular online, NWNlive.net, and then NWN TV on Roku. And so it's a lot of places you can find us. So the main thing is, this is the day that we have been able to come together. And I'm so glad to be back home. That's why I said I'm home when I came into the studio, because it's been so long since I've been here. And it's an excitement. It's an exciting thing to be in the studio. And you guys can probably tell I'm excited. So the main thing is love. That's going to be our key word today, is more love, more love, more love. Try more love with your children. Try more love with yourself. Calm down, settle down, think, what would love do? What would love do? Okay, so now, again, welcome to the Flow City $1 Million March. This is the campaign that we've been on. And the whole goal with the $1 Million March campaign is to raise $1 million through pooling our gifts and talents and our resources, and collectively earning from our gifts and talents. So these are some of the books. We've got How to Kill Your Willie Lynch by Sister LaWanda Staten, and she's actually coming out with her second book. Her book signing is tomorrow at Holly Park Church, United Methodist Church in Gardena. So Miss LaWanda Staten, Staten, she's got a book coming out, another book tomorrow. Talked about Miss Patricia Goins, and cannot forget and leave out the one and only go to work queen, the special lady, Nichelle Farrow. That's my homegirl. That's my little sister. I call her my little baby sister, because she, oh my God, works effortlessly, tirelessly, consistently, determined to help you as well as me get the job done. She's on StreamYard. She's on NWNlive.net. She is on all of those different Spreakers and Spreaker.com and all those different radio podcasts. Nichelle has been like Miss Patricia all around the world doing her thing and supporting people. She supports so many people, promoting what they do and just making it known that she's here for you. So she'll tell you, I've written over 500 books. You'd be like, what? So they're all on Amazon. So you can probably Google all of these on Amazon, except for How to Make $1 Million in 9 Months. You have to contact me for that. And this is the first volume. I call it the first 8 pages will get you started to know if you're really in the position to do it yourself, because it's a self-help workbook, or if you need a team. Now, I tell you, I need a team. I have not been able to do it myself. I need a team because I need to stay focused. I need to stay on it. And I need people to do various things. I can do a lot of things, but it's not designed for me to do everything. So that's where that collective impact, that special teams unit comes together. And this is a crew of mine, basically. I work with all of these. I have worked with all of these individuals, and we will continue to work together. There's others who have books and other products. My son, one of my sons, has a T-shirt line that he's just come out with okay. I was getting ready to say it, but I can't. I don't have it. But anyway, go to Lance Clay Jr., and that's JR.com. Lance, LanceClayJR.com, and you can see his T-shirt and sweatshirt and the hat line that he's coming out with. And be of support. Support our young people. This is where the situation really becomes, I want to say an issue, when we don't support one another. Because people get discouraged, especially our young people, when they put their effort and their hard work out and we don't support them. It's like, see, I knew it, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, don't even think that way. Don't give up. Keep the faith. That's what I say. So, but I'm in the position to encourage all of you that have a product out there. That's how you're going to make it between poverty and success and prosperity, is to get something going and keep it flowing. Okay. So I want to just say, to the young people, If you need some support, if you need someone to bring you some wisdom or sound advice, you contact me, because that's where I feel that I've been most successful, helping others. Yes, I do my best to help others because that's a part of my call. That's my mission. I'm an outreach coordinator and a minister of music, and I serve. And I've been serving ever since I was a child. So I say to you, you can call me because my number is on my high page, OurLadyCrystal.com. So I'll give you some work to do. Go to that site and click that little telephone, headset, and it's going to ring to my 310 number, okay? And it's also on the website, milliondollarmarch.us. So you got to go to my sites in order to call me, okay? I'm not going to just give you the number anymore. I used to just call the number, milliondollarmarch.us or OurLadyCrystal.com. Call me, email me, let me know what I can do to be of service to you. I'm a network coordinator. I say I'm a network queen. This is my town. Now it's really been my country because we're connected, as I tell people, from DC to SC. And you know, DC is in Washington, all the way on the East Coast. SC is USC, right there off of Jefferson and Hoover. So that's a pretty big spread in between, okay? And I'm pretty connected, pretty well connected. And if I'm not, I'll be connected if you need something that I am not connected to. I'll go and find it. That's my job. So contact me at milliondollarmarch.us, OurLadyCrystal.com, and let's be with one accord, helping one another. So again, welcome to the $1 Million March. It's a campaign to help us get out of poverty, have something more than just enough to get over to the next day or the next week. Have something more that you can share and give to others in your community. Share the information that you get in that booklet. It's just basically encouraging you to get your business plan together. That's all it's really about. It's telling you how to market and promote and distribute and produce and organize your gifts, your talents. That's what you've been given them for, to prosper. Okay? The word tells us, and I think 3 John or one of them Johns, beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prospers. So it's a real deal. Prosperity is due us. We just need to know how to receive it. And wealth, it's a concept that needs to be attained in the knowledge and the wisdom. Okay? So, okay, somebody said thank you. I had sent out the link to a few people just as we were getting started to say we're going live shortly. So how we doing, LaRon? We're doing good. All right, we're going to take a little break. The welcome is been done. I hope you feel welcome, because this is the time to get your mind together to say, am I going to give or am I not? Give, okay? Give. milliondollarmarch.us, OurLadyCrystal.com. We're going to be right back, and I hope to see those accounts go up. $8, $1, $2, $10, $100, any amount. We have a young lady that we're going to be talking about when we come back. She's in Houston, Texas, and we're going to be talking about how we want to support her, okay? So we'll be right back after this message, and then we'll be talking about how to support the young lady in Houston, okay? tell you, it sounds like that song is saying all around the world. All right, Miss Patricia, you got to hear that track. You might want to put some words on that track because this is another thing we do. One of my sons, Jared Olua, he does sync licensing. That means he writes and creates materials, songs, and then he sells them to production companies or publishers or different ones who have catalogs for television shows. And then those songs get placed on different commercials and shows. So he'll say like, yeah, well, my song was on this show or my song was on that show. I'm like, what? And then the other son, Christian, he just so happened to, I was in the car with him one day and he just so happened to put this song on. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's Boney James. Okay. Yeah, that's my song. I wrote that. What? So these boys of mine are doing their thing in music. And I'm so really happy because that's a part of my success. And collectively, I guarantee you, we have had $1 million within this family unit, just within me and my sons. I know we have. And even with their dads, it's a family thing. It's family love. We have had $1 million plus, I'm sure. So that's the whole key, working together, because our energy, our synergy creates just what we need. It flows and it flows and it flows and it goes so until it just draws. People just gravitate to you because the energy, the love, this whole family of mine is built under love. The covering of my family is love. That's why the Spirit gave me that Family Love Festival. Now it is for me to be able to create this whole campaign for others because that is what's missing. Love is missing. Okay? And it reminds me of a group that used to come through, Love is in the Air. I can't think of their name right now. Tracy Neely and his wife, his girl, I can't. But anyway, Lady V.O. She was always in the studio and they were coming around. She played those bongos. So cool, so elegant from New York. I love them. They are just beautiful, always dressing to the T. So love is in the air, you understand? And so this is what it's all about, love, love, love. So Miss Tracy Franklin, I've been trying to reach you out of Houston, Texas. And so she works at a charter school and she works in the cafeteria. And her goal and desire and dream, if you will, is to create a feeding program because where she lives, there's a lot of hungry children and adults. And her goal is to start a feeding program where she can cook food and serve it. I think she wants to serve like 500 meals. I don't know if she wants to serve 500 a day or 500 a week, but she has a goal and I want to help her. And I would like for you to consider helping her as well. This is what it's all about with the $1 Million March, collectively impacting the situation so we can handle something for all of us. And so I realize, sometimes people will pray, well, I prayed and asked God to give me some money and he ain't gave me nothing. Well, I don't know how that works because money and God is not in the same thing. God is not about money. Now he says silver and gold is mine and the cattle on 1,000 hills. But money is man-made. Silver and gold is God-made because that comes from the earth. Those are minerals. So I think when we start asking God for silver and gold, we might get some. You understand? When we start saying, well, Lord, can you give me one of them cattle on 1,000 hills? You got just give me a couple of them. And then we can maybe produce some milk and butter and cheese and start, a farm. What's wrong with that? That's what they're talking about. We need to go back to farming, growing our own vegetables and our own fruits. And for those of you who want chickens, get your chickens out there and start laying them eggs. And those of you who want some steaks and stuff, I believe we would be successful. I believe the Lord would bless us. Don't get me started, because that's what they promised us, 40 acres and a mule, right? So we could plow our land and create our own food. So now if we start praying and asking for those things, we just might get them. So I'm just thinking here as I'm talking, but Tracy Franklin, she has gone to school, gotten her one of her degrees in education, and she desires to teach, and she desires to have a mentor program and a tutoring program for youth, and she also desires to have the feeding program. And while living in her complex where she lives, her car went down. The engine was blown, and they made her get rid of it because it was non-operative. So they told her she's going to have to get rid of this vehicle, get it fixed or get rid of it. So she wasn't able to get it fixed, so she had to get rid of it. So she's been catching the bus, and I think she says there's 3 buses to work and then 3 buses back home. And so when I heard about her story, I just felt moved in my heart. And I didn't even know she was away in Texas. But I said, you know what? We got to help this young lady. We got to help her. And I didn't know if she had children or not, which she does not have children, but she has been helping one of her sisters that has 6 children. And what she had was a van. So it was, enabled her to let the sister use it from time to time so she could, take the children. And so it's like, the story is like, come on, you guys. We don't, hear of all these stories all the time, but we know there's a lot of stories in people's lives that they have a need. But when one comes across your desk or comes across your ears, I think it does, something to your heart. It does something to mine. And I'm asking if we could support this young lady with our dollars to help her get a car and help her get her business going. Because with a car, she'll be able to go to the stores and get donations, and she'll be able to prepare and take it to locations and give out. But on the bus, it's a little difficult. So I'm not just challenging you, but I'm asking you to really, dig deep in your heart. $1,000,000march.us is designed to take payments online, or you can go to pay.milliondollarmarch.us, and that'll get you to us. Or you can go to OurLadyCrystal.com, and that'll get you to us. And if you want to give something directly to Tracy, her Zelle is TRACIE Franklin, FRANKLIN, 713 area code 2987545. That's her Zelle, and go directly to her account. So if you'd like to give to Tracy Franklin, by all means do so. And this is about love. It's about family love, and charity is love. Giving, supporting, helping, that's about love. And that's what it's all about. So if you'd like to support her directly, Tracy Franklin, TRACIE Franklin, 713-298-7545. So Zelle and number. So I'd like for you all to, surprise somebody, surprise me with your support, because whatever you give, she's going to let me know. And if you give it to $1,000,000march.us and you put in there, this is for Tracy, I'll let her know and send it to her. If you give it to OurLadyCrystal.com and you say this is for Tracy, I'll send it and let her know. But the bottom line is, we've got to start helping those whom we may not even know. Now, those of you know me, come on, give it up. Give it up. I'm not going to even put an amount on it, because when I go play the piano or go sing, I don't put an amount on it. I just say, well, just whatever you've been able to do, I appreciate it. And people say, that's why you ain't got nothing now. But that's not the truth. I have something. I may not have my $1,000,000, but I don't need just $1,000,000 sitting in the bank. We need things. We need buildings. We need offices. We need transportation. We need food banks. We need food banks. We need food storehouses. Yes. We need housing. We need things that we can help somebody. Because what happens when you're in the position to help somebody, you're in the position to be helped whenever you have need. But when you're in the position and you don't help nobody, guess what? When you get in the position you need help, it may not be nobody there to help you. So I found out in life it's easier for me to give and help and support, because I've never gone without. Even when I was homeless or unhoused, I never was out. Because if I didn't have somebody to call, I had an office, I had my van, I had whatever I needed to stay within the realm of I'm okay. And the Lord has brought me through. Now I've got a 2-bedroom house. I got a new husband. I got a 2018 Kia that I drive. I've got a ministry that I have. It's so much. You understand? You've got to endure by giving and supporting others. So when your time of need comes, something is there for you. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, shall men give unto your bosom. Men and women. You understand? It's about that. It's about that time. So Tracy Franklin, we want to support her. And I want you all to know that's what it's all about. There's others. We will be able to let you know if you really want to know. We have artists that we're supporting. We have entrepreneurs, and we have families that we support. Some people don't want their names called out, and that's no problem. So that's why we have milliondollarmarch.us. And if you say, I want to help a family, or I want to help a child, or I want to help a man, or I want to help a woman, or I want to help an artist, or I want to help an entrepreneur, then we can make arrangements for you to talk directly with them that, it's like, oh, we have a family that be glad to get that support. You understand? So this is what it's all about. Reaching out and touching and helping somebody. And I'm the conduit. I'm the person that can speak out for the rest. And it's not that they're ashamed or shy. It's just the fact that people don't always feel as, I'm on television. I'm a host. I'm a talker. So I can do that. Some people, it's like, oh, no. But it's okay. So listen, I wanted to say this because we need to understand what our life has been and how we've gotten into this situation that we're in. We're in this predicament by design, okay? This is not just something that just happened. Oh, let's bring disease. Oh, disease happened. Oh, hunger happened. Oh, poverty. No, it's been by design. And it really started when Satan was kicked out of heaven, okay? And came down to the earth. And it was like chaos and havoc has been going on ever since. I don't know, 6,000 years plus, but I know this, the time is up. And I remember in one of my plays, I wrote, Satan, your time is up. It's over. I've had enough. The people have had enough. And I'm sure the universe has had enough of your foolishness. So we have to confront that which is always seeking to destroy us and be like, hold up. What is really going on? What's wrong with you? What happened to you? You understand? You're mad, you're jealous. It's your fault. You wanted to be more than what you were supposed to be. You were created to be something in particular, but you wanted to be more than that. You wanted to be more than God. So you see what you got. Now he's over here causing problems. So it says war in heaven. Now, this is from my Bible, and this is what they call it when you talk about it. Anyway, it's a word that I can't think of. It starts with the C. War in heaven. Satan, deceiver of the whole world. This is an allegorical description of a giant spiritual confrontation between the sons of light and the sons of darkness. They symbolically depict the spiritual forces, good and evil, that battle for dominion in the minds. In the minds, they want to take control of your mind, of men. So this battle is in your mind. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. Now that's in verse 9, I believe, of either chapter 12 or chapter 11. The scripture speaks to the establishment of institutionalized deception. Did you hear me? Institutionalized deception under the dominion of the spirit of error. You heard the word error, E-R-R-O-R, error, a mistake, wrong. Well, this is called the spirit of E-R-R. What you say? Which caused the masses of the earth to be afflicted with death, destruction, poverty, fear, anxiety, pollution, perversion, degeneration, disrespect, immorality, plagues, sickness, and disease. All from this one spirit called E-R-R. So this means that entire evil concepts, systems, and implementation devices have been set up for and accepted by the people as correct in normal lifestyles. It's like, are you kidding me? This ain't correct. This is not normal. Sickness, disease, poverty, hatred, jealousy, envy, strife, deception. That is not normal. By institutionalizing deception, Satan has been given a seat in the governments of the world that legislates his evil policies and maintain his rulership. The blood of Jesus, the Christ of Nazareth, Yeshua HaMashiach, cast it out of this earth realm. Get rid of it. It's over. There's no secret. We're not ignorant of the devices of the enemy. We have to confront them and say, get your hell out of here. You've done enough damage. You've done enough. It's over. And we have to bring love. See, we have to come together in love. That's where the Spirit of the Lord reigns, in love, in peace, in joy, in happiness, in purity, in things that are just. Where there's kindness, grace, and mercy is where we get our living from and through. We're able to move about freely because the power and the Spirit of the Most High Yah is here. But the other stuff is here too. But we have to command that it leaves. Get out of my atmosphere. Get out of my environment. Get out. Get out. You have no place here. You're not desired here. You're not wanted here. Get out. And whoever is allowing the enemy to use them, you got to confront them too. Listen, honey, it ain't about darkness around here. It's about the light. It ain't about anger, hatred, and jealousy. It's about love, support, and helping each other. So now this is how you want to live with what we're doing. You're welcome. If you want to cause havoc and division and dissension and strife, you got to pack your things and get up out of here. And I mean it, because it won't be well for you. See, we got to recognize, I got a song called Spellbreaker. Okay, get that ready. Because the thing is, we've been under a spell. This whole deception thing is like a spell. It's a spirit. The spirit of earth has put a spell on us. Come on, Nina. But the thing is, we got to break that spell, and it's through the power of love. All right? Hear me. It's about love. It's all about love. Who was that? Philip Bailey and the Earth, Wind, and Fire. It's all about love. We need to listen to our old music. So I want to give a shout out to Brother Jerry Bell. Y'all go to jerrybellmusic.com. Jerry Jerry Bell music.com and listen to some of that good old school music. That's a brother who we have proclaimed as our ambassador of music, because it's that love music that we loved. I know they talked about that's the devil child when we was in church back in the day. But y'all need to listen to some of that. Hey, hey, Mr. Dream Merchant. And all the songs that they sang with the Daz Band and New Birth. Those were love songs. That's a brother singing his heart out for the woman that he loved. And then Don't Mess with Bill. Do-do-do-do. Those women were singing songs about the man that they loved. Don't mess with my man. Hold on. This is how we came up. This is why we really are free. Because we came up in a freedom time. It was the 60s, the 70s. Right on, brother. What's up? You understand me? No, it wasn't what's up. It was what's happening. Can you dig it? Yeah, I can dig it, dig it, dig it. They can dig it, dig it. Whoa, let's dig it, baby. So we need to go back. And what Aretha used to sing when she was in the gospel, let us all go back to the old time way. We got to go back because this Bible tells us we left our first love, which is the Most High God. Y'all. So y'all got to find it in love. Ooh, that just reminded me of the song, I believe the children of the future. Whitney say, find your strength in love. It's love, baby. You can't get around it. So go to jerrybellmusic.com and check out his music. And he's got some products and things too. So we'll probably have him on one of our shows next to bring out Discover, because that brother is truly an ambassador. He is represented highly, being a gentleman, a man of honor, and a man about his word and a man about music. He's real about it. You don't bow down, take no crap from nobody. And I don't blame him because he's a real black man. You understand? So I just want everybody to know we are collectively connecting to our wealth and our prosperity and our health. And that's how we help one another. The knowledge that we have, what we know, we spread it around. We support each other. We tell a girl, you need to get you some ginger and get you some turmeric and get you some garlic, girl. You throw that mess away. Yeah, that disease is be gone. Just get you some garlic. And green tea. Yeah. And some lemon. Put some lemon in your water. Blah, blah, blah. You know, we start sharing what we know to help one another. They tell you right here that this government done deceived all the whole world. Satan got a seat up in there. So I be praying, turn them seats over, flip them out, shut them down, burn out everything. You don't mess with me. This is my I'll call this my breastplate of righteousness. So I'm gonna let that song play shortly, but I want y'all to know, get in contact with us and send your money. We need your money. I don't care how much it is. We need your money so we can continue producing our books, producing our music and our videos, and continue traveling and praying for people and supporting people. And we don't have jobs, because when you have a job, that means you're being controlled by something that you really don't love. It's not your gift, unless it's your gift or your talent that you're doing, then you're happy about it. But a lot of our jobs is taking our real self away. We're going through a lot of sickness and stress because we're in the wrong place trying to make $1. Get free. So now y'all send some money. $1,000,000march.us and OurLadyCrystal.com. And I want to see something when I get off this show. I want somebody to send me something. I don't care if it's just $1. Just let me know you appreciate what you've heard. You heard something here that was appreciative. Okay, baby. Well, he said the video's working. So we're going to take about, 2-3 minutes. Y'all go to my site and then check out Spellbreaker, Crystal Davis, Spellbreaker. You can check it out on YouTube. You can hear it later, but we got a video. We finished the show, okay? See you in a little while. Peace. I love you. He's coming back. It's getting late. He leads the way. He will provide. We're in the army of the Most High. Right on time, 3 o'clock. Woo! Thank you so much, LaRon. This has been a real blessing. I want you all to know what $1 Million March really is about. So this is the day, March 31st. It's about reaching and teaching how to be prosperous. So music is our key. Music is one of our goals to be able to share worldwide. So if you all would share that for me, share this show, I would be so happy. But in the meantime, you keep on loving. All right, keep on loving. If you got a song, if you need to be produced or you want some photos done, we got all that for you. Holla at your girl, OurLadyCrystal.com, $1MillionMarch.us. We here, baby. We here, and we are here to win. All right, we winning every day. Praise the Lord. We'll talk to you soon. And don't be shy and don't be shamed. Send that money. $1MillionMarch.us.
Never put your trust in a king or a prince. Always, only put your trust in the Most High Yah. Never put your trust in man. Don't ever do it. Never think that he is the one to bring you through it. After all I said, time and time again, how can you let him destroy your lifelong plan? He doesn't comprehend all the things that you do, 'cause it was not given to him but unto you. How can you walk around looking down and dismayed? 'Cause when it's over, you'll find a brand new day. A new day is dawning, a new day of tenderness, a new day of love, peace and happiness. A new day is dawning, just you wait and see. A new day of love is coming for you when it's all over. When it's all over, it's gonna be a brand new day. When it's all over, when it's all over, yeah. Never underestimate the power of your love. Never take too lightly the things